And so here's the problem. Last April, China announced that they were going to cut off exports of some critical materials to the US. Samarium, gadolinium, terbium, dysprosium, lutetium, scandium, yttrium, erbium, silver. Just cut it off. And we're close to a lot of big industrial supply chains. And the cutoff of samarium cobalt magnets, we learned that the Ford Motor Company was within days, literally days, of their entire production line shutting down. The whole Ford Motor Company. And same with McDonnell Douglas too, by the way. And this put people in the Department of War, Department of Energy into a panic. And to their credit, they're doing something really aggressive and really important. They are now going around to small resource owners across the US and into Canada, and they're knocking on the doors of these companies that were left for dead in the last 20 years, and they're saying, here is 3 pieces of paper. The first piece of paper is an equity check that we're investing into your company so that you can go and start converting your resource into a mine. And then the company says, oh, that's great. Wow, that's a shock. But the problem is I've been waiting on my permit for the last 20 years. Nobody wants to give me a permit. They say, oh, look at the second piece of paper. There's your permit. Go and start building right now. And then they show them a third piece of paper. And then the company says, what's this? And they say, this is an offtake agreement, take or pay with a minimum floor price that's going to guarantee you a very high internal rate of return on your project, where you can keep all the upside above the minimum price, but here's a minimum price that you can go out and raise a bunch of capital to get this thing fast-tracked and up and running. Now, China has an absolute grip. It's absolute on all of these critical minerals. And it's going to take at least 10 years, probably 20 to catch up, but we got to start somewhere because we just can't have China leaning over us and squeezing our testicles every time that we don't do something that they don't like and say, we're going to cut off your exports, we're going to cut off our exports of critical minerals, and you guys are going to freeze in the dark. So I give a lot of credit to the administration for doing this. And really, I've done commodities now for 25 years, and I've never seen something like this happen before. It's truly what I call a vuja de moment, which is the overwhelming feeling that none of this has ever happened before. So